Salam alaikum, salam alaikum, buenos dias. Peace and blessings, guys. Peace and blessings. Another day, another dollar. In the morning, tempranito, ya tú sabes, early in the morning. Doing the usual runs, making the donuts like always. This was a request that was asked for me to see if I'm able or capable or would make a video. I have made a video or two before on this topic. Hopefully this will be the last video that I'll make on this. I'm not going to speak too much about it. I'm just going to give you certain things because the comment was that they got initiated and it's been 2 weeks and they feel drained and exhausted, tired, and this sort of thing. And my reply was back to the person was, go to your elder. If you feel this way, communicate with your elder what you're feeling and speak to your elder. Okay, with that, being done and me saying that to the initiate, I don't know if it was he got initiated or her into thought. I don't know if it was a he or she. Tata or engage or what, I don't know. But when you got initiated, right? Some houses will put you in a place, in a spot, somewhere for you to recollect your thoughts, for you to connect with your inner self, for you to evaluate, for you to kind of, in a sense, acknowledge and start understanding the kind of, even though you don't know, but why you are there. Why are you getting initiated for? What are you seeking? Is it health? Is it protection? Is it well-being for you and your family? And all these little type of things, go on in humanity. So it all depends on the person. It's dependent on the person. What's the cause and why and what they got initiated for and what initiation did they receive? And this sort of thing. Now, some people, when they get initiated, they feel energetic, like they wake up, like they were, like if it's something, that they feel that, like they back to themselves or better. They feel so energetic, they feel up, they feel their mind has opened, they're excited, and this is after they get initiated. Now you got the other part. Some people get initiated and they don't feel this energetic thing. They don't feel the same way one of the other brothers or sisters or some are feeling or felt. And this is something that is typical and understandable because not everyone has the same circumstance or got initiated for the same reason and the same purpose. And for the same purpose. If you guys give me 1 second, please. I'm sorry, man. Just that when I'm working, if I don't do this and I forget about it. Sorry about that, guys. Well, like I was saying, some people feel drained. Some people feel like, and that the initiation that they went through made them worse. And in the majority of the cases, that's not the case. When you get initiated, right? What you want, let's say, not the reason why you're there for. We know, okay, let's say you're there for a reason. You're there to get initiated for X amount or whatever, okay. And that's taken care of. You did that for that. But there are things when you get initiated that you might want, or you are expecting for these things to happen to you, or whether it be whatever you have in your mind that you're thinking that you're going in to get initiated, because not only do you gotta get initiated for health, or you gotta get initiated to be part of the community, or you gotta be initiated for some reason for protection or something, but you also are expecting something else. So when you don't see that, you start doubting, questioning, you start feeling down, and you have to understand that when you get initiated, I hate to say the word purging. It's like you're purging. And purging, in other words, could work in different ways. Meaning that what you think is negative, or if what you think to yourself that, like the person said, they're feeling down, they're feeling drained, you might perceive that as something negative, something bad, something wrong. And I'm not saying that this is your case and this is what's happening to you, but that you're going through could be part of your purging process, because it's not always what you want. It's what the Nkimba that's in that Nkimba wants to do for you and change for you to the betterment of you, for you. It might seem different, but it's always going to seek and do the things that it's better for you. And why I say this, because this question has come about plenty of times. I have gotten plenty of emails on this. Somebody got initiated, they feel this way, they feel that way. And I try to explain this to people. You understand? And when I say purging, I'm trying to say that, in other words, that the Nkisi, the muerto, he's untying, or she, and is tying things. Meaning that is eliminating the things that are not beneficial for you, and are putting in what's he or she sees that's beneficial for you at that time, at that moment, what you need. Not what you want, what you need. Because there's a difference. There's a difference. Sometimes what we want is not what we need. And the muerto understands that better than we do. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So, if you feel this way, speak to your elder, whether male or female. Speak to them, let them know how you feel. Usually, there are set things that come out that you can't, and you could do. Like prohibitions, like things that you could do and things that you can do while you are in that initiation process. You know, you got initiated, but a lot of ramas have certain days that you have to hold with due diligence and follow. Some will tell you you have to dress in white for 21 days, 15 days, 10 days, 1 week, 7 days, more. Some will tell you you have to cover your head for 21 days, 15 days, you know, whatever it's recommended and what is told to you to do, you have to do it. Because when you don't do what they tell you to do, whose fault is it? The Tata, the Nkimba, or is it your fault? It's your fault because they telling you what you could and what you can't do until you have completed that time that has to be respected. So some people, they tell them, no coja el sereno de la mañana. Don't come out in the morning when the dew is out. Because usually in the morning is when there's dew. You know, you see the grass wet. It almost looks like it's humid, but it's not. You know, it could be hot, it could be cold, but there's a dew. You know, it's a natural dew that waters the plants and everything else. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. They tell you don't come out at that time in the dew of the morning. Some will tell you don't get your head wet. Is it because of the rain? There's a purpose why they're telling you not to get your head wet. Some tell you to avoid from sexual intercourse with your partner for an X amount of time. It's to try to keep you the most pure and the most susceptible spiritually for these changes could happen in your life. Or at least through these first 21, 1 week, whatever, 7 days, whatever. Sorry about that. Getting too close to the camera. Trying to look at my deliveries. So you have to really understand and you have to follow all these rules. But if you're following these rules, whatever they may be, you can't go out at night after 6, after 7, or after 6, usually after 7. Anyway, when the sun comes down, you shouldn't be outside. You can't go outside. Now you shouldn't. You can't. Let's say they say that. And you go outside. Now, if you work, and there's a great possibility that you'll be on your way home at that time and you are going to be outside. The best bet for you to do is to speak to your tata and to your yaya and explain to them the situation. And they'll speak to the Nkisi or whatever, and say that. And then they'll give you, well, you have to be, and then don't come out. Let's say at 7 o'clock, you shouldn't be coming. Don't come out no more. They're giving you some time for you to get home. You know, but this is between the tata, the Nkisi, and you. You guys know. All right? These are agreements. And agreements are not like these days that everybody breaks them. You understand? There's no more shaking your hands and that was a contract or that was an agreement. No, now it's like forget about it. Even on paper, people don't agree and they break their own contracts and they go bankrupt and all that. Anyway, so these are things that happen and are going to happen to a lot of people. And some people are going to feel down. Some people are going to think that they got scammed. No, this is a natural process, and a process that's going to be happening to you, whether male or female, and that course of time. Sometimes it even takes longer. Sometimes after the 7, the 12, the 21, you might still feel that you're not quite for yourself, for what you feel, that you're not quite feeling too good. explain to your elders what is going on, and after that set time and period is completed, they'll consult, talk to you, most likely consult to the Nkisi, and find out if there's a situation or something is going on. Now, if you know that you did everything to the letter, and you're feeling this way, and you completed your week, your days, your month, whatever they say, and you have done everything to be right with the Nkisi, with that pact that you made, or that oath, really, it's an oath that you make. And you have spoken to your tata or yaya, and they have told you that nothing is going on. It's all dependent of what you're feeling. What is going on with you? What is happening to you? Like I said, not everybody goes through the same things and situations. So it's all dependent on the person. What is it that you're feeling? And then from there they could, go on and find out. The other thing that you will have to be careful is make sure, I'm not saying that you got initiated wrong or they scammed you, whatever. Make sure that where you got initiated at, it's a reputable place, is a respected place, and that they are not scamming you. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm not saying that they scammed you or didn't scam you. I'm just saying make sure that you went to where you got initiated from. It's a good munanso. It's a respected tata and yaya, whoever's there, elders. It's a respected place, and everything was done correctly. Because even if the things are done, even if the elders are respected and something was done incorrect, you could have a problem. So imagine if the place that you went to and you got initiated at, it's no good. It's worse for you. And like I said again, I'm not saying that you got scammed. I'm saying look and think and look at all these variables first. How did you feel? What were you going through? Why did you get initiated for? Do you see betterment in that? Sometimes, like I said, it takes longer than 21 days. 16 days, 2 weeks, a whole month. Some things take longer. It's not something that you turn on a switch and boom, all of a sudden you are 100% great again. No, it doesn't work like that in the spiritual realm. There are things that could work instantaneous, fast, at the moment. But there are a lot of things that takes time because the spirit is working on that situation, on that occasion, on that circumstance. And it takes time. Just like it takes time for you to get out of your bed, brush your teeth, wash your face, get ready to go to work, drive to work, or take the public transportation to work, go to work, complete your work, come back. All this stuff takes time in humanity. So don't look at it as so different in the spiritual side, in the spiritual realm. Things take time. Things are not just, it happened and that's it. Anyway, guys, want to make the video too long. If you still feel the same, contact your elder, go see your elder, whether male or female. Find out if there's anything that's happening. if you feel something that has to do with your body or anything, go to a physician, get your blood work done, check to see if you're good, you got your good blood counts, red blood cells, everything, like do your physical. Just to make sure that on paper you're good. I don't know what is it that you're feeling. Like I said, it's all dependent. But if it has to do that you're feeling physically, and you think that it has to do with something internal, with organs or whatever, I will get myself checked out. No matter if I got initiated, I still will get myself checked out. I'm just saying if that's the case. But anyway, guys, be safe, be blessed. Well, Wednesday today, what is it, 30 degrees already at 9 o'clock this morning. Have a great day. Hopefully this will be the last time I speak about it. There's more things, that happens, and things that happen in initiations and things that shouldn't happen and all that, but I'm not going to speak about that. I'm only trying to answer a question to the best of my ability with a little bit of information without giving out too much. Have a great day and be blessed.